Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is fucking Wednesday night. You know what that means. Nukkle Hedd Sports, we in the building. What's going on, Hutch?
What up, Toe? We here.
We live and in living color. Yo, Hutch.
We are in color.
Word. Now, there's something that we got to say. Big news. Amanda Serrano wants to fucking fight Gina Carano now.
Wait. What happened? Lost.
You know who that Amanda Serrano is? The Puerto Rican boxer that was with
Yeah. The one that got beat by the headbutts.
Yes. And then she miraculously didn't show up to fight any other time after that.
Correct.
She wants to fight Gina now. Yeah, it's amazing how people just fucking shout out. People think they're more important than they are because they made noise, and the noise that you made wasn't followed up by anything substantial. So now all of a sudden you think you hot shit, and now you're just gonna come out here and challenge somebody that that has no business being in the fucking octagon anymore.
I'm sorry.
What's going on, Leon?
Just be candid for one moment.
Go ahead.
Sweetheart, in the third fight which you had with the white girl that was headbutting the shit out of you, that you said you was going to throw hands, you didn't throw hands. Look, let's not get it twisted. I'm pretty sure, and actually it was confirmed that the script for the Gina Ronda fight was leaked, and she got paid to take a dive for Rousey, which I'm not surprised.
Word.
But you have no business. If you want to talk a boxing match, okay. But you want to fight in an MMA, sweetie, just keep it in boxing, please. Why do people always think that they can go from one sport to another?
I don't know. Technically, she did have an MMA fight, but yo, stick to boxing.
When, like 5 years ago?
Something like that. But it's also, if you was that good, you would be in the UFC or something.
Right.
But also, let me just stick to your promotion, because I'm at the point, Hutch, where everything is fake. I'm at the point where these motherfuckers talk about how can you like wrestling. I'm at the point where I'm like, how can you like real reality shit?
Well, because it's not reality, it's not real. That's the
No, because think about first off, the Knicks going to the finals, baby.
Woo!
But then you see all of these clips on OKC getting all these calls. James Harden getting all these calls. They are forcing this narrative crazy. And then you want to sit here and talk about how can you like wrestling? And I'm like, wait a minute. My man, the rule is you cannot take more than 3 steps with the basketball without bouncing it. And my man ran from one end of the court to the other end of the court to the middle part of the court and threw up a shot, airballed it, and they called the foul. He didn't bounce it once. And you're saying that wrestling is scripted.
Wrestling is fake, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do this one. And then the best part of waking up, besides Folgers in your cup.
I was about to say
yeah. You got the Chiefs losing. And then right at the end, when there's a comeback, there's a pass interference, offsides, roughing the passer. You timed out too hard. It's a foul. Like,
you timed out too hard?
Yeah. You call timed out too rough on me. Technical foul. 5 yards back on offense. Like I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Why does the strict rules come out the minute certain people fucking come out and play with this bullshit?
Because it's bullshit.
And yo, it is bullshit. But the fucking crazy shit is, Hodge, even with all that, I can still sit here and tell you that watching OKC and the Spurs play makes me sit here and go, I don't think any of these teams really want to be in the finals. There's so many turnovers, so much sloppy play. There's no one taking over the fucking game. What's happening?
I don't know, but I will tell you this thing though. SGA or whatever his fucking name is,
Word.
is lucky he's not playing in the 90s. Because him doing all that shit he's doing out there on the with the flops, yo, so somebody from the 90s would have gone up and decked them already.
Yo, dude, I don't think any of these people would be playing in the 90s just for the fact that they want these calls. I think the refs would hit them in the 90s if they kept doing that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The refs like, oh, you want to foul? Bow, there goes your fucking foul. Get the fuck out of my face.
I truly think that the refs in the 90s would be like, what? Yo, get the fuck out of here with that weekend shit. Yo, Tat. Yo, one more, you at the fucking game, bro.
Yeah. Tech on him being a bitch.
Yo, imagine if that was the call.
Bitch on the court.
What's this guy's number? What, 20 or 2, whatever it is?
Some shit like that.
Tech on number 2 or what, number 20, whatever, for being a bitch ass.
Word. Shit.
I'm sorry, bro. I don't want to see that in the finals. Right now, I'm actually rooting for the Spurs.
So am I. But like I said, I don't know what's going on with Awumbuwe because he got it and sometimes he don't.
And that's fine. I mean, a Spurs Knicks final is going to be throwback to 1999.
Oh, Cap was saying that shit yesterday. I don't know if you want me to bring him in here so he can tell you what he wants, because he laid out what he wants to happen for this finals. You want me to go get him so he can tell you?
Oh, come in, call him. Come on down.
All right, come on down.
Yo, what up, player? How you doing? Oh, this should be good. Knicks ain't been in the finals since 1999. I'm going to say right now, if you watch this episode, it might be time for payback. Y'all beat us in '99, but that's because we didn't have Ewing and you had the Twin Towers and David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Yo, what up, Cap?
So apparently I'm supposed to reiterate what I said yesterday.
Yeah, but I just told them that the rematch of the 1999 finals between the Spurs and Knicks would be kind of crazy.
Yo, listen to me right now. Wembanyama. My name's Vic. Your name's Vic. Beat these motherfuckers so we can beat you and the Spurs. It's payback time. And OKC, Jay Gilchrist Alexander, if you want to show up, remember what happened last year? You guys barely beat the fucking the Pacers.
Yeah.
We ain't the motherfucking Pacers, bro.
No.
So game on.
We ain't gonna do none of that flopping shit.
Yeah. But Spurs, y'all better fucking make it.
Well, like I said, I just finished saying, Cap, that I said, unfortunately, you got New York Spurs fan, Les a Spurs fan. So I said it's payback time.
Wait, say that again?
Les a Spurs fan.
Oh, I'm gonna chop him in his throat when I see him.
I just finished saying, Les, it's payback time from 1999. I want my payback.
God, now I know for sure that Lay has that picture of Frank Castle from the fucking Bikini Beach calendar in his locker.
Listen, Les is a long-time Spurs fan. Long time.
Dude, unless you're going to tell me that he goes back to the 70s and the fucking Iceman, I don't want to hear it.
He goes back to before they had Tim Duncan. He was a big David Robinson fan and stuff like that. He's liked the Spurs for a very long time. The Admiral.
Hey, it's payback time, baby.
That's what I said. I love you. You my brother, but
yeah, this one's ours.
I want my payback.
Word. Stop touching my sesame cake.
Stop eating my sesame cake.
Shit.
Nah, but listen, I've never seen the city this crazy over the Knicks, and it makes me happy. It also makes me sad because growing up, and even till like now, I never knew all these Knicks fans.
Me neither. It's crazy because I used to have the jersey. I got the Allen Houston jersey I still rock. I remember fucking Spreewell and even watching fucking Jordan piss my father off for beating the Knicks.
Bro, I'm
All
old
that.
school to the point where I blame John Starks for us losing in '94. Him and Pat Riley.
Yeah.
Like my man said, him and Bobby. Pat Starks, game 6, you should have pump faked Elijah one, dribbled around him, and taken the 2-pointer and taken it to overtime or whatever. And in game 7, bro, you went 2 for like 17. Stop fucking shooting. And Pat Riley, why'd you leave him in the game? Yeah, that's how way back I go. All right. I remember when the Knicks got the lottery of Ewing. So yeah, I'm way old school Knick fan. And I only know like 2 other like hardcore Knick fans. Well, 3, because one of the guys I work with now is also a diehard Knick fan. But Ron and Pootie. Only other diehard Knicks fans that I know. I know of a lot of people who came and went. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
During the dark times.
But, bro.
And apparently now you, so 4.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've always been a New York fan. So it's the Knicks, the Jets, and the Yankees. The Knicks has been my team. But growing up, I'm not going to lie, Hardaway and Shaq was my duo. So I like them. I like the Orlando Magic. Horace Grant on the Magic also. We was playing NBA Live back in the day. Horace Grant was my guy. So I like the Magics and the fucking Knicks. It's funny because I'm not too fond of Florida. But I look like the Jacksonville fucking Jaguars, the Orlando Magic.
I used to keep liking these teams from Florida.
The Thunder in hockey. Is that the Tampa Bay Thunder?
Lightning.
The was the Florida Lightning? What Tampa Bay
Tampa Bay Lightnings and Florida Panthers.
Okay, so the Lightning, I like it in fucking hockey too. I don't know. My second team is Florida, and I've been going to Florida a lot, so there's a fucking problem here, Coach. But yeah, my shit has always been the the Knicks growing up. But I'm telling you right now, if the Jets get this dominant and go for the Super Bowl, if I see all of these stories about their Jets fan, I swear to God, I'm gonna unfriend you, and then I'm gonna fucking put the Shaka Khan curse on your ass.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, who the one you got to worry about is Show.
Oh yeah, he's a flip flopper. That motherfucker flip flopper.
Not me. I'm a diehard Giants fan. I'll support the Jets if they make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
because I'm a New Yorker at heart. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna say you would have never beaten the Giants. So, like you say, the Jets is undefeated and stuff like that against the Giants and stuff like that. So it's vice versa. You know what I'm
saying? The Jets are undefeated in the Super Bowl. But no, yeah, I feel you. And you remember Pops from, what was it, the Eddie Murphy Vampire in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Where he was like, yo, she flip-flopped on me. She flip-flopped. One day she's this. That Show. Show's a flip-flopper.
Oh, yeah.
He
want to talk about our quarterbacks and talking about the Giants. And I'm like, no. You a Jets fan. Keep that shit in green.
Yeah,
Don't
and then
blue.
But when we're losing, he's a Giants fan. Shit. But shit, man. Yeah, though, it's funny to see all this fucking support, especially people like, all right, I'm going to say women. There's some women that grew up watching sport. They know more than me. I ain't going to lie. But then you got others, like, I know for a fact, you can't even tell me the color of the Knicks. And now you over here talking about New York, baby. The Knicks deserve this. It's been a while. Like, come on now.
Nah, I hear you, bro. Like I said, I'm watching these the after win shits, down in Midtown, and all the craziness going on, and I'm like, I don't remember all these Knicks fans. And it's funny, there's a lot of young ones, and I'm like, yo, a couple of years ago, you guys hated the Knicks when Carmelo Anthony was on the Knicks and everything like that.
Yeah,
I know for a fact because y'all would tell me, yo, the Knicks suck. So all of a sudden, now that the Knicks are good, y'all motherfuckers is Knicks fans.
Yo, Hutch, I'll tell you this shit. You can ask Krills. I was the only motherfucker in the world. And I don't think Pootie ever said this shit either, but I was the only motherfucker in the world that said, get Carmelo Anthony off my team. Get him the fuck off my team.
Pootie loved Carmelo.
Yeah.
I was actually, after a while, I was like, yo, get Carmelo off my team. And I'm going to be truthful. I never liked the trade.
Yeah, that trade is ridiculous.
And I'll tell you right now, I like Danilo Gallinari. You know what I'm saying? He was a good draft pick.
Yeah.
I love my man Wilson Chandler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gave up 3/5 of our starting five for Carmelo.
And about 20 years of first-round draft picks, too.
Right. I mean, like even the guy that they said that was a horrible point guard, Felton's
Felton Felton? No.
Yeah. His name is Felton. They were like, "Oh, yo, he sucks." But when he was on the Knicks, he was running it good. He was a good point guard. Wilson Chandler was our shooting guard. Danilo was our small forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had a decent squad. Then we traded 3 starters for Melo. That left us without a point guard.
Yeah.
So now you had Melo bringing up the ball, Melo keeping the ball, Melo isolation with the ball. That was our offense.
Yeah. And that his offense can fuck up a wet dream. Like, if he was on the Knicks now, there's no way we would have those rallies.
Right. But here's the thing. Like, it's like because they brought him here, he was like, oh, we're going to let him do Melo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like, yo, my man, you're not bringing up the ball. You want to post somebody up? That's cool. You can post somebody up. You know what I'm saying? You want to run screens and then take the jump shots? That's cool. But we're not doing this isolation ball.
Yeah, this ain't 1-on-1.
Yeah, you want that? You can take that shit to Rucker or 125th in Harlem. This is the NBA, bro. We're not playing isolation ball.
Yeah.
But when he was in the Knicks, it was like, yo, if he wasn't scoring, we wasn't making 60 points.
Yeah, and it's funny because people are like, yo, what are you talking about? Carmelo scored 40 points a game. Like, yeah, if I took 60 shots, I could probably get 40 points a game too.
It's funny that it kills me that a lot of people would say that about Melo. It's like, oh, yo, he has to shoot that many to score. When it was a problem when Kobe was doing it. Remember what Kobe was doing? They were like, oh, Kobe's a ball hog. And I'm like, Kobe is the man on the team. He should have the fucking ball.
He's the scorer.
He's the dominant force. He's Black Mamba.
Word. Speaking of Kobe, do you think Kobe's a smart person, like intelligent in basketball?
Yeah.
So if he were to say something crazy, like there's no like facts about it. I don't think he's ever really said it. But if let's say hypothetical, if he were to say something like James Harden's style will never win a championship.
He did say that.
Did he? Because apparently people act like this is new for James Harden.
No. Before he passed away.
I know.
He said that.
Yeah.
Coming into that, somebody asked him, and he said James Harden's style of play would never win the championship. Because James Harden's style of play is, I want to take as many shots that I want to take, and then I'm going to play matador defense.
Dude, it's funny how people all of a sudden are starting to question James Harden. I'm like, yo, bro, OKC told you that. Like, in all honesty, it's like, remember the Pacers where they had PG3, Paul George,
right,
the center and somebody else, I forgot. And they had a good squad, like there was a good decent three. And then they split up, and then they couldn't. Nobody could do shit. It's like OKC again, but then like they're decent play, like they're good players, but for some reason they're not. And it's gonna sound weird because there's some of the best scorers in them, but they're not NBA caliber. Because, in all honesty, I think what happened in the world of sports is that no one's getting humbled. Because you see the highlights, we put it in the chat where KD is getting pissed off because Draymond Green isn't passing him the ball because he's trying to run the Warriors offense. And he's like, yo, bro, this isn't about you. Like, we trying to win a fucking game. And I'm saying, like, this is where you need someone to humble him. Because if you don't, you're not gonna humble Carmelo, you're not gonna humble KD, you're not gonna humble Harden. They're just gonna keep doing what they want to do. And there's videos of Harden fucking trying to block his own teammate during the game. And I'm sitting there like, yo,
I've never seen that. And if I did, I think I fucking lied.
Yo, dude, there was I don't know if I put it in the chat or not, but it was like, yo, James Harden got to be the biggest troll, and it's all his fuck ups. And then he shot a three, he went for the rebound, somebody else got it, and he went to shoot wide open, and he went and tried to block his fucking teammate.
Wow, I have not seen that, but that, my man, I'll be like, yo, I'm not playing. If you're on the team, I'm not playing.
Dude, I don't understand how Steve Kerr and Jordan can get into a fist fight in practice, and then these people
go
do
on
shit
fucking with championships.
Yeah, and these people do that shit, and nothing happened.
It's, to me, it's wild. I mean, I don't get how people think that, the James Harden style of play. I'm sorry, it's also the Carmelo Anthony style of play. Carmelo once in a while played defense, but it wasn't a consistent thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
you have to be able to play some kind of defense. Again, I hate Jordan, not a Jordan fan, and I respect Kobe, but I'm not a Kobe fan. But they were willing to play defense. They were willing to get dirty. You know what I'm saying?
And by any means necessary.
Rebound, whatever. Like I'm winning. But at the same time, it's like, look at it now. You don't have to win a championship to get paid millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Like if you're the best player, if you're the best player on a bad team, the team is giving you the max it can give you to keep you on the team. And I'm like, okay, he's a good player, but he's not. Like, you're a big fish in a small pond. If you was to go to a good team, you would be like the third option. But because you're on a bad team, you're option number one.
Yeah.
But, you know, a lot of those players are coming in and getting the max contract. How are you getting the max contract?
Dude, and I know it's like a technicality because of the rights for the cable shit. Where it's, you know, it's like, yo, because of the deal that we had with the whatever cable provider.
What up, Jano?
Now the minimum has dropped, you know, has risen or some shit like that. Remember that dude that was the backup for Kyrie during the Warriors Cavs when Kyrie was injured?
Yeah.
I forgot the dude's name. Like the next year when they signed the new agreement for the cable distribution, it was like, yo, they had to give him $188 million just because, you know, the
league minimum right now is like $3 million, and I think at one point that was Jordan's salary for a year. Like, how you? Granted, Jordan played in the 90s or whatever. We're 20 years after the 90s, you know, where, you know, so yeah, there is evolution. There is the cable deals and stuff like that, and stuff like. So I get it that the money will go up, but you just think about that. You literally have bums getting paid more money than some of the greatest players the NBA has ever seen.
When to be honest with you, a lot of that money that they could have been given to their veterans, like Charles Barkley wants healthcare for their fucking retired players. And he said that he'll join, like he like they want him in NBA 2K, and he's like, yo, make a fund, have the retired players have healthcare and some kind of retirement plan, because he's seen a lot of his players, now they're broke, living in motels and shit like that. They can't afford healthcare. And it's like, yo, dude, I mean, you got the money for it.
Who was it? Was it the guy Delonte West, who was on the team with LeBron?
Yeah.
He's addicted to drugs and homeless out on the streets.
And yeah, and I'm pretty sure he can't cover no fucking rehab and none of that shit.
Right. I mean, when it comes to football, that's what they fight for. That's why they have a player union and stuff like that, to fight for stuff like that. I don't think the NBA has that. But again, dude, you literally have guys who will rather get the max contract in basketball and lose and be on a losing team than go to. That's why when everybody goes, oh, yo, KD went to Golden State to win a ring, and I'm like, why wouldn't you want to go to win a ring?
Yeah. Now,
mind you, Golden State won before him, won with him, and won after him. But why wouldn't you go to a team to win rings? I remember one time Kobe saying, you know, yeah, the object of the game is to win the ring. You know?
Yeah.
So I mean, think about this. Bill Russell has 11 rings, but we don't call him the GOAT.
No, because we didn't watch him play.
Right.
That's what it boils down to. You didn't watch them play.
And like I tell you, every era has their GOAT. I just refuse to call Melo the GOAT. I mean, not Melo, LeBron the GOAT. I refuse to call him the GOAT. Sorry.
I feel you. To be honest with you, fucking the reason why I'm saying we didn't watch Bill Russell play and they don't call him GOAT is the same reason why all these people we're done with the '90s, because I'm pretty sure you never watched him play.
And if you did, you watch like bits and pieces of like when he was early in his days when he was fighting against the Pistons and stuff like that. But again, here's why. As much as I hated him, Jordan is the GOAT of my era of basketball. He
After
was he he was the best player at all times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you go away, you see how many MVP. Just look at him and see how many MVPs he has. You know what I'm saying? LeBron has multiple guys been MVP above him, and there was even one that was the unanimous first time ever unanimous MVP in Kirby.
Yeah.
That never happened in when Jordan was playing.
Yeah. No, he couldn't. He wouldn't let it. You know what's crazy, Hutch? But basically what you're talking about is Jordan was the baddest man in that era, right? So anywhere you go in boxing, Tyson was the baddest man. Then you had like Bernard Hopkins at one point. He was one of the baddest men out there. De La Hoya, Roy Jones, Mayweather. I'm just because he was undefeated. You know, he made all the money. He was undefeated. Canelo at this point was considered one of the baddest men, right? Then like you have I was gonna go to another sport, but
UFC.
like yeah, there you go. You have Anderson Silva, baddest middleweight, GSP. Matt Hughes before GSP, BJ Penn. But then when you sit there and you go, okay, Anderson Silva was the baddest man in the UFC at that time. Chris Weidman beat him twice. We don't give Chris Weidman no nod for being the best.
We don't, and we put asterisks against his wins because the first time he beat Silva was showboating.
Yeah,
and then the second time Silva went to kick him and Silva broke his leg.
Yeah.
So
but you know what else is though? He did nothing after that. Right. Frankie Edgar beat BJ Penn twice. He beat Matt Brown, where he almost lost, but he came back, and then after that, he lost, and he lost his way.
Right.
But the dominance in BJ Penn, GSP, Anderson Silva was unmatched. Like people say John Jones right now is the GOAT, but I don't count him because of all the shit outside of the ring. Right. All of the years he took off because of he was hiding, he was injured, the legal disputes, all that shit, right?
Right, the drugs, all that stuff.
All that plays a factor to me, right? But the reason you can sit there and be like, LeBron can't be the GOAT is because there was no dominant.
None whatsoever.
Yo, they say Charles Barkley is one of the best players to never win a chip.
And Patrick Ewing.
Because they were dominant in their positions.
But they had to get through Jordan to try to get the ring.
And that's what I'm saying. And Jordan was the baddest man there.
Right.
Who's his successor?
The only time, Kobe.
Because he was dominant. And the funny thing is, even Kobe had to stack up with the Spurs. Because the Spurs and the Lakers were trading championships at one point.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Cowboys and the 49ers.
The Spurs had, David Robinson, who was no slouch. Then they had Duncan. Then Parker came along, Ginobili, Robert Horry, the big game shot hitter.
Yeah.
Sean Elliott. People forget about Sean Elliott.
Dude,
it's like, the Lakers and the Spurs were going toe to toe, blow for blow for many years.
Yeah, but then I remember growing up, Dan Marino was one of the best quarterbacks.
Never won a championship.
But then now people are saying that Brady's better than him, right? But because Brady has all these rings, yes, winning Super Bowls does give you stuff, but we've seen Super Bowls be won by quarterbacks that are lesser talent.
Trent Dilfer won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Is he better? Is he better than fucking Dan Marino? Hell no.
But this is where I'm getting at. Is like you have to put on a dominant performance. Like I know LeBron is scoring points at his age, but we're in an era where defense cannot be played.
No, it's almost like they penalize you if you try to play defense.
Yeah, because if he's scoring 40 points in an era where the game ended 75-74,
It'd be different.
okay. But the games are ending 120 to 115.
Right. Yeah.
Like the Knicks literally won four of the last 10 games by 50 points.
Right.
They're scoring a lot more now.
They are. I mean, the rules are more lax. There is no, and I've said this a lot on this show, there is no hazard for going in the paint. Back in the 90s, if you drove to the basket, to the paint, you were most likely you were going to get checked.
Yeah.
You know, and there's mass stories of people, you know, going up and people, you know, bothering them and go, yo, get that weak shit out of here. You know, like those are the stories from the 90s and even into the early 2000s, because you still have people like Garnett. You know what I'm saying? Who played. Dude, Garnett is one of the very few guys that played against Chicago's 72-win team. Remember, that's a team that won 72 games. That means they only lost 10 games the entire year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And also played against the Spurs and the Shaq and Kobe Lakers. You know, like Garnett was like the one of the few guys that saw that up front.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even he'll tell you, yo, the nowadays, he goes, the guys that they used to dominate in the paint back in the days would fucking be scoring more points now. There'll be nobody to stop them because nobody would know how to stop them.
Yeah.
Everybody here is enamored with shooting threes. And even my Knicks, who I love, but sometimes I see all these threes. And I'm like, yo, you better be making them. If you're not making them, stop shooting them and drive to the basket, please.
Yeah.
Even to this day, it kills me when I see a fast break and the person stops to try to shoot a three. It's like, yo,
take that shit to the hole.
Yo, you had an open lane, bro.
Yeah, take that shit to the hole.
You could have taken that shit to the hole and probably got an N1.
Yeah.
But now they're gonna stop and try to three. Yo, you know how many times I've seen people do that and then shoot an air ball? An air ball. Yo, if it was me and I was a coach, yo, you'd be on the bench, bro. On the bench.
I sent the
LeBron,
video.
yeah.
Of Bronny doing that shit. It's like
I get it. He was like it was right before halftime and the clock was counting down, so I kind of get it. But dude, I've seen James Harden on the fast break pull up for a three and brick it or shoot like an air ball. I'm like, yo, man, dude, you could have do some fucking. You could have crossed the guy in front of you and got an easy layup.
Something.
You know, it is what it is. But you know what? You know, there are two teams right now that are pretty much killing themselves. And the one I put in the group, which is the Mavericks. At one point, they had Luka and Brunson.
Yeah.
And they let Brunson walk away, and then they traded Luka like a year or two later.
For nothing.
And you know who's the other team killing themselves? The
Lakers?
Wolves.
The who?
The Wolves.
Oh, yeah.
Almost everybody that they've traded in the last couple of years has gone on to the finals.
Yeah. Fucking Cat.
Yeah, Cat did not. Cat. It was the last guy who they traded that is in the finals now. I think I also put that in the group, or somebody put that in our group, and I'm like, yo, if they would have just held on to some players, they would probably be in a good situation right now.
Probably. Shit.
Well, we also got to remember the players got to play together. You know what I'm saying? The thing that
Yeah.
makes the Knicks good is that half of most of these motherfuckers play at Villanova together. So, like they play with each other. So,
Yeah.
So they already have that chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you, shit, and that's something you can't really teach the chemistry.
No, either you have it or you don't. Like that's why, like Damon being the bully on the Warriors and punching that guy,
Yeah.
that killed team chemistry. Meanwhile, fucking Jordan getting into a shouting match, almost a fist fight with Curry in practice. I think Scottie Pippen almost got into a fight with B.J. Armstrong. You know. And meanwhile, they're going out and they're winning championships because they're like, yo, like we know we had some shit during practice. It's game time. But put on your big boy pants on, and it's time to play.
Word. Yeah. That's the one thing that people don't understand. It's a child's game, but you gotta play this shit like men.
Absolutely.
We're not here to lose. We're not here to lose. But
That's the problem. Everybody wants to be. They all want to be friends with each other. Nobody wants to. How do I say? It's funny how in the 90s, like Jordan, Larry, Magic, they didn't want to play together. They wanted to beat each other. But in the summertime or in the off season, they were all playing golf together.
yeah. You know, because they knew better. It's like iron sharpens iron.
Like on the court, I want to beat you, but after the game, yo, we're going to the bar. No, back then it wasn't really a lot of clubs. It was the bar. We're going to the bar.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. And not for nothing, back in those days, especially in New York, you can still smoke in clubs and in bars. So it was like, oh, we're gonna go to the bar, smoke some cigars, and do some stupid shit. And luckily, back in those days, there were no phone cameras, so we got a lot away with a lot of shit.
and yo, they helped each other out because I remember Barkley was telling Jordan, and Jordan's like, yo, listen, you tell the team, or you tell Nike, give you $15 million up front, and then the other $3 million in stocks. And Barkley's like, nah, I'm rich. And it's like, yo, certain things you leave on the court, and then it's like, yo, we here to make money too, and I'm gonna help you make some money.
Yeah, I mean, if they really hated each other off the court, Space Jam would have never happened.
No, yeah, definitely. That's why Isaiah Thomas wasn't on the Dream Team.
Right. Well, he was like the only one that everybody hated.
Yeah.
Michael, MJ didn't like him. Magic didn't like him. Bird didn't like him.
Because he has that, and I don't know him personally, but it seems like he has that Jake Paul effect.
He do. His face is just one of those faces that you love to hate.
Yeah, but also, like I was telling Lay, like, hate him or love him, Muhammad Ali never made shit personal. Yes, he took attacks on his opponent and he told him what was gonna happen in the fight. Never made shit personal. And that's why people love to fucking fight him, or that's why people love to watch him fight. McGregor also, until later on, that's when he stopped winning, he started making shit very personal.
Right.
And that's why people turned on him. Jake Paul made shit so personal that even when he's the promoter, even when he's supposed to be the man in the background, people are turning around and going, I want to fuck you up. And I don't know what kind of business that can lead to, because you probably gave good money to these fighters and gave them a good opportunity to be on Netflix. But if they turn around like, yo, I still want to fight you, it's like, this shit got personal.
Somewhere that he wants to fight Canelo next, and I'm like, no, that's a lie, bro. Your jaw is still fucked up from Joshua. Get your shit fixed.
So according to the show, he said to Ariel Helwani that his jaw needs a few more weeks, and then he could go back to training and everything be good. But I don't know how well that show's gonna
until
be.
His chin gets checked again.
Yeah, until Canelo hits him.
Right.
I mean, your jaw could be fine, but remember, these are professional boxers that are hitting you, and you're not used to getting hit like that.
No, you're used to fighting 5'8", 5'7" Nate Robinsons.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie to you, Hutch. Like thinking about it during the fight when you're not practicing is very hard. But when Anthony Joshua threw that punch and you didn't roll with it and you just absorbed that shit straight and broke your shit in half, bro, you don't want someone else hitting you like that. And you can sit there all you want and talk about I want Canelo next. But I'm pretty sure if you talking about I want Canelo next, then that gotta be I want retirement money next because I'm not fighting after that. You feel me?
Yeah, dude. And see, here's my problem with Jake Paul. Everybody that he fought and he beat, we all know it was scripted because they needed the money.
It felt like that.
All right. The biggest example is Mike Tyson biting his gloves to not throw a punch.
Yeah.
Why? Why? Because Tyson needed that money that he was getting for that fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I look, bro. I love old school Mike Tyson. This guy, the guy that fought Jake Paul, I'm pretty sure it's still owe taxes and stuff like that. And it's like, yo, I take this money right now to pay off everybody that I owe, and still have, like how much? I forgot how much money he got paid for that fight. But
which one you talking
about? Tyson, when he fought
Mike
Jake
Tyson?
Paul. Yeah.
All right. Let me see what.
Yeah, Mike Tyson when he fought Jake Paul.
Mike Tyson.
Was it like $20 million or something?
20,
like that?
yeah, $20 million.
Right. I mean, like I know you got to pay taxes on that, but I believe he still owed taxes to the IRS. So it's like, hey, here's $20 million. I can settle my outstanding debt with the IRS, and still have like a couple of millions left.
Yeah.
So like, come on now. Why you again? If you guys look at the fight, Mike Tyson never bit his gloves. All of a sudden, he's biting his gloves. Come on now. Jake Paul, you fought Nate Robinson. I'm sorry. Nate Robinson's about my height, if that.
And he was a basketball player.
Right. You fought Whitley, who was a wrestler. Askren, who's also a wrestler. You fought guys that did UFC but weren't strikers.
Yo, looking up how much Tyson made, there was a thing saying who offered Mike Tyson $700 million, and it was a Saudi Arabia multi-billionaire and chairman of General Entertainment Authority, right? He offered him $700 million for a rematch with Jake Paul, but it was under the condition that Mike Tyson knocked him out in the first 3 minutes. That Saudi Arabia was like, I want you to kill Jake Paul.
I want you to fight him for real.
Yeah, I want you to hurt him.
I don't want you to hold back.
Yeah.
Like we would tell Jacob, all gas, no brakes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Listen, bro, I've watched sports long enough to know when I know something's rigged. Jake Paul fights were all rigged except for the two that he lost. The one against Tyson Fury's brother, because they really hated each other.
Yep.
And the one against Joshua.
And to be honest with you, I think Tyson Fury would have never accepted the loss to begin with, because he even said it. He's like, "Yo, my brother can't beat you. He's not a real boxer." And it's like you do this and you go straight to the decision and you won by decision. I'm like, this doesn't feel right, because Anderson Silva rocked Jake Paul and then just stopped fighting.
Right. But again, look how much he got paid for that Jake Paul fight versus what he made in the UFC.
Yeah.
It's something you can't compare. Like, I'm pretty sure Tyson Woodley made more money on that one Jake Paul fight than he ever did in anything he made with the UFC.
Oh, seriously. Seriously.
So it's like, oh wait, you're gonna give me 10 mil, and I gotta make it look good, but still lose to you? like we said this before in the show. UFC fighters are not making a lot of money. When they retire from UFC, they're usually in debt.
Yeah.
They owe their agents, they owe their gym, they owe, their trainers,
The taxes. No, yeah, there's a lot.
It's documented.
Yeah. Shit. And now they gotta start paying for their team to travel.
Right. And the most they make off a fight is what? 2-3 million? 10,000. That's all they make off a fight?
Some of them, yeah, that's the minimum.
Well, what's the maximum somebody to make off a fight?
Reported it was, I think, $1 million. I know they said.
I think we did this before.
Yeah, but they said they offered John Jones $30 million to fight Aspinall, and Jones had a cough, and he couldn't make the fight. Like, because he asked for $30 million, and the reports were they matched it. And I think Eric Hawani even said it, and they were like, "Here goes $30 million to fight this motherfucker." And he's like, "I don't know, man. It's a little cold. You know how my joints ain't good in the cold.
I need a bacchiotomy."
Yeah, he turned into homeboy from Rocky Balboa. It's like, you fight better in the heat. It's too cold out here. Your joints get stiff. You fight better in the heat. But yeah, that. Like I said earlier, with the NBA looking scripted, or it's not scripted, but it's definitely favored, and then UFC being what it is, and even when you look back at the MMA match, that whole card felt one-sided. It felt like one side was not good enough to fight the other side.
Right.
And I'm used to come in here and whoever wins wins. Like Kimbo Slice was supposed to fight Ken Shamrock, and he got knocked out by the dude with the pink hair. I think it was Josh Thompson or something. And he got knocked out, and it's like, yo, that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way the cookie crumbles, bro. Because in real life, you win and you lose some.
Yeah, I mean, but he still ended up finding Shamrock. I saw the video.
Yeah,
but it wasn't as hyped as it was before he got knocked out.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing about fighting. It's like Romeo must die. Some you lose. I mean, some you win, and then some you lose. You lost, but you got to come back stronger. And Kimbo came back stronger with the UFC. Like, I don't want to say that he dominated, because when he fought homeboy, I forgot his name, Anderson, or the homeboy from New York. Right. That dude was a middleweight. He went up to heavyweight to fight Kimbo, and he just ran. And I'm like, what's going on here? I don't know if this was the beginning of the make him look good shit. But even when CM Punk came and that dude was just playing with him, it's like, yo, dude, this is supposed to be combat sport. Like, not for nothing. This is the modern day gladiator arena. Like, y'all are supposed to be professionals, and y'all supposed to put on some combat.
Right. And
that's what we expect, but you can't be putting out this fucking savage versus this new guy.
No, and that's just usually that's what happened afterwards. I mean, I think that's what's happening now. The days of Ortiz versus the Iceman are over.
Yeah.
You're not having two monsters like that fighting each other.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The days of Lesnar versus Alistair Overeem. They're done.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see that no more. You're not gonna see, Matt Hughes versus Gracie. Dude, you remember the
Richard Franklin versus Anderson Silva?
Right. I wasn't a big fan of him, but there's a pretty boy with hair.
Josh Koscheck?
Huh?
Josh Koscheck?
No, he was around the time with
Matt Hughes.
With around Matt Hughes and all that. Damn, I forgot his name. I was thinking about him the other day. Oh, Uriah Hall or Faber or whatever.
Uriah Faber. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
the UFC. I mean,
Yeah.
the WEC.
No, but he was in the UFC also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like guys like that who actually dominated for at least a little while, it's not happening no more.
Nah.
The days of Mighty Mouse was closing out a division twice. It's not happening.
Nah.
If you win the championship today, I'm putting money against you, your title defense, because more likely you're losing.
No, and this is how bad it is, Hoch, because we just had straight up fighters back in the day. So it was either people came in ready to throw bombs, or you had elite wrestlers that knew how to take you down and ground and pound you. Elite BJJ guys that could come take you down and submit you. And then like Muay Thai came in and ruined if I remember Brandon Vera, he came in and fucked everybody up because they didn't know nothing about Muay Thai. And then after a while, it was like, yo, we have the mixed martial artists here. And the mixed martial artists, it kind of stalemated everything. But we still got those fights where people weren't afraid to get hit. So like fucking Diaz versus Clay Guida, that fight was phenomenal.
Right.
And then you had, these people dominating. And it's like, yo, now it's skill level. You're a wrestler, I'm a wrestler, but I'm a better wrestler. Now with Khabib coming, I'm pure pressure and wrestling. And I'm not gonna, and it's not fighting. I'm gonna wrestle and hold you down here, because that's pretty much what he did. And then when people got afraid of his wrestling, he started throwing punches. But even when he was throwing punches, he got caught. He was able to get caught once, and that's why his corner kept saying, "Father's plan, don't throw no fucking punches, take these motherfuckers down." And then all these other Russian dudes and people in Khabib's camp, they do a lot of pressure wrestling. When Sean Strickland fought this fucking Chachechek, he lost by decision, right? Strickland won by decision. I didn't watch the fight, but I heard it was boring. And the reason probably why it was boring is because Strickland probably hit him and he couldn't pressure him in and take him down. And then he didn't know what to do after that. Even the dude that was the welterweight champion, the Nigerian Nightmare, I forgot his fucking name. Show, you know his name.
Israel Zanya?
No, the welterweight. The welterweight.
Oh, Carl Uzma?
Carl Uzma. He went up to middleweight and he fought whatever the fuck his guy's name is. And he almost beat him because he's like, yo, dude, you can't out wrestle me. But the other dude just had more. He was bigger and he had more pressure. That fight was pretty good and it was close. But Usman lost by decision. But that was that's when it shows you this guy doesn't have anything more than that. So now we're in the thing of who can technically outsmart the other guy because of a technicality.
Right.
And now you see we have to we don't have to like script the fight or fix the fight, but we have to make this fight one-sided. Because if you like Michael Venom Page in Strikeforce, he's fighting people that are willing to fight and he's fucking them up. In the UFC, he hasn't fought not one person that was willing to hit him, and his fights have been trash. And he even said, he goes, I'm a counter fighter. If you're not gonna come fight me, we're just gonna stand in the middle of the ring.
Right.
And what does that say about the best fighters in the world? If the UFC is supposed to be the best fighters in the world, what happened? What's going on, show?
You could be a great counter counter fighter, but you can't be a great attacker. I only know how to retaliate.
Because he's karate based. Karate is counter strikes.
Okay, I was gonna say, come on, homie. I know you gotta attack.
But you even have boxers who are great counter punchers who can't really start a rally.
Man.
Because the thing is, when you're a counter striker, you're too busy thinking.
You think more about, okay, if he throws this is someone I'm going to counter with. You've never been to I'm an attack brain. They don't have an attack brain. They have a defend and counter.
You ever notice, if you really watch Tyson fight, he was an aggressive counter fighter. Because he went in there and was like, hit me, but he bobbed and weaved so you couldn't hit him. And then when you was open, he knocked you the fuck out. Because you're thinking all the time. You're seeing where this guy's openings are. when you're thinking, you don't have that reaction speed, to fucking hit him without, because usually when you're aggressive, you're just throwing punches, without thinking. Because when you start thinking, you're slower.
That's why young Mike Tyson was a problem, because he was aggressive, but he had that motion, and he wasn't getting hit, and then you would leave yourself open. All of a sudden, you'd be on the floor.
Yep.
Word. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
Left hand from hell.
Which one of you guys hit me?
Word.
Yeah, how many you see? I see 3. Well, hit the one in the middle.
Word. So Hutch, you see how Show flip flop back into the Knicks?
I see that.
In game 1, he was a Cavs fan. Now he's a Knicks fan. Now he's a Knicks fan.
He has the Knicks in the background. He has a Yankee shirt on.
Yeah, the Giants poster on his wall.
That's wow. I can't believe you. The nerve of you after 28 years. You gonna treat me like this? I suffered through fucking a Fualo. I know you don't know who that is.
Say his name right, bro.
That is his name. A Fualo. Some shit like that.
I can make
That's not his name. Stop lying. We all know he was a Nets fan back in the days.
Word. My man was like Jason Kidd and shit.
Langston Galloway. Listen, we deserve this, man. Let me enjoy it. I've never worn a Boston. That's the crazy thing. I flip flop in football. I've never worn no Met shit. I don't do it in baseball, and I don't do it in basketball. I never, even when they had the whole
football.
Oh yeah,
I do. I agree. Football. I do it in football.
He's a running back because he'll run with whoever's winning.
Nah. the Giants looking good, baby. Come on, man.
Keep my team names out your mouth.
Oh well, I want to see if he took the Jackson Dart poster off his wall.
Nah, I got my boy Eli Manning. He's never coming off the wall. Super Bowl champion.
I don't see no Vinny Testaverde on your
wall. I don't see no Joe Namath. I don't see no Chad Pennington.
Word.
You want me to be honest with you?
Patrick.
I had the first big head I ever got and had in the basement was Mark Sanchez, and I had to rip that shit down, bro.
Why? He was your Sanchez.
He was. I bought it when he was the Sanchez. Then he did the butt fumble. He did all of that. Nah.
I still can't get over the fact that coming out of college, the question was who would be a better quarterback, Matt Stafford or Mark Sanchez?
From USC. I remember.
Yo, Hutch, you know how I said I never want Aaron Rodgers on my team? My uncle, Jets fan. Me and my uncle, Jets fan, the family. My brother, my father, Giants fans, the family. I would go to my uncle's house every Sunday, watch Jets games. And I swear to God, we win, we lose, you would always hear, because you fucking suck. That's why you can't compete to fucking Mark Sanchez. I don't think there was a quarterback after Vinny Testaverde or maybe Chapman that my uncle really liked. It was always just fucking suck. And then the coach, like the problem we had with Geno Smith.
Yes, Eric Mangini, your man Adam Gase with the crazy eyes.
Dude, the problem he had with Geno Smith was that Geno would sit down and do this. And he's like, "You're not looking at the plays? Like, this dude's not showing you what happened? You're just gonna sit down and not do nothing. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah, you're not trying to learn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, not for nothing. I say what you want about Payton and Tom Brady. Bro, the moment they're off that field, bro, they were grabbing that fucking tablet or the pictures and be like, "Yo, what the fuck happened?"
Yeah.
That's why. Not for nothing. That's why when the shit came out about Kyler Murray not wanting to do any game studying, filming and shit like that, I'm like, this is why he'll never be good. The great ones are going to look at film and pictures and videos as the game is going on. The moment they go to the bench, they're like, yo, give me that tablet. Oh, so that's where they had that motherfucker. All right. So if I see the information again, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. That's called learning.
Yeah. Adapting and overcoming.
Yes.
So all right, so speaking of learning, I want to see what Show's answer to this question is.
Oof, okay.
Show, if James Harden is available, are you taking him
You bugging? You taking them where?
on the team?
On what team? On the
Your
Knicks?
team.
What?
Hell nah. You bugging?
All right. So show's learning because I remember a couple years ago, it's like, oh no, you take James Harden. He's one of the best scorers in the league.
Hell nah. He's a cone.
Did he come?
He looked like a fucking construction cone. He couldn't stop Jalen Brunson once. And then had the audacity to go to that fucking...
Jalen Brunson has looked unstoppable this entire playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, James Harden, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Bronny James, Aaron Rodgers, and everyone else.
We didn't want you.
They the fuck.
I said no.
We don't need none of them motherfuckers.
I know one of us on this show that does this show that's fucking happy as fuck. He's not here right now. I hope he joins us later. But DJ, I know DJ must be ecstatic that LeBron is going to be off his team.
Oh, LeBron is official. LeBron's up.
What's he gonna do? Retire?
Dude, his contract is up with the Lakers, and the Lakers are not renewing it.
You know how much? I wonder if you know how much money they make off of his jersey and his legacy. You don't think it outweighs whatever?
No, the fan base there is tired of LeBron, dude. You can see it, the way they embrace Luka.
They ready for pass another throne.
Yeah, they're ready. Most of them already feel a certain way. They feel like LeBron made them draft Bronny in the second round of a draft when they could have gotten another player that is probably a better player than Bronny.
Hopefully Bronny made enough money.
So I Googled it, and this is AI overview, so we don't know how true the shit is, but it goes, LeBron James is set to enter unrestricted free agency this offseason. And while the Lakers are expected to renew his contract, negotiations have become highly dependent on the team's roster plans. His representatives expect either a maximum contract offer or a clear explanation of exactly which players the team will target with any saved cap space if he takes less money. Fuck you.
That should have been crazy.
Yo, that's
next
crazy.
Contract for a 40-year-old now, bro.
Dude.
Or clear explanation why you're not giving it to me.
Yeah, that's not even it was like, yo, if you're not gonna give me my max contract, tell me who you getting.
Hey, word, why?
Give me why am I gonna take who are you getting that I'm gonna take less money? Fuck you talk about?
Hey, who is this?
Hey, like, I'm sorry, who answered the phone? Because
If
it sure is not with my fucking phone.
if you want that much control, do what Jordan did and fucking buy ownership of the Wizards and fucking and make yourself a fucking player.
Well, not the Wizards. Get your own fucking team. Leave my Jordan team alone.
Word.
Go own the fucking, what's the worst team?
Pelicans.
Cavs.
The Pelicans.
The Pelicans. That's the same. I was gonna say, ain't that the Bobcats?
No.
Okay.
The Bobcats used to be the Hornets.
Confusing shit. So, I do got a question for you.
Oh,
Sports related. If the Knicks when the Knicks win the finals, which one would feel better? The Knicks winning or the Jets winning?
For me?
Yeah.
The Knicks winning. And it's not because I'm more of a Knicks fan than a Jets fan. Because the Jets are fucking stupid.
They too stupid to win. We felt the same way about the Knicks, though.
No. But the difference is the Knicks was who the fuck we drafting? Like who the fuck is Porzingis? Who the fuck is this? And then we played all right, but now we finally got a team together that has chemistry and the ball's rolling. We just needed the right people in the Jets. We got the offensive rookie of the year and the defensive rookie of the year. We got one of the best running backs, one of the best cornerbacks. We got one of the best wide receivers. a Hall of Fame quarterback, and we can't win 4 games. Why? Because our coach sucks. We have top prospect quarterbacks that go. I would rather go back to kindergarten than play for the fucking Jets.
I restart my whole career from kindergarten.
Yeah. Like they're sitting there going, yo, you can take the red pill and live your life and not have to worry about shit, or you could take the blue pill and become a Jets quarterback and make hundreds of millions of dollars. And these niggas are like, give me the red pill.
I'm good.
I'd rather live in the garbage can than be a fucking Jets quarterback.
I'm good.
And whose fault is that? It's not the players' fault. We had one of the top defenses in the fucking league, and we can't get one interception.
It's
Now,
your owners.
it's our owners, it's our fucking coaches, it's our GMs, it's our fucking offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, it's the towel boy, it's whoever puts that fucking puck in the urinals in the bathroom, whoever puts the hot dogs on too goddamn early before the fans get there, the people who heat up the buns. Every fucking thing that makes a decision in MetLife Stadium that wears green is an issue, and we gotta get rid of them.
I'm gonna tell you right now, your best GM recently was Joe Douglas, but you guys fired him
Because we're not supposed to win, Hodge.
I mean, he's the one that drafted, Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, Quentin Williams.
Bro,
But then we got rid of him.
He came from the Howie Roseman school of drafting.
Dude.
so everything you said, we said about the Knicks 5 or 6 years ago, bro. Look it up. His name was Afualo. Spell it.
Dude,
I'm not lying.
Dude, no. I remember him also. But do you remember me going get Carmelo Anthony off my fucking team?
Nah, never. You did with Phil Jackson though. We had the same episode with Phil.
No. I said for Carmelo, get the fuck off the team. I didn't never like Carmelo.
What up, Joseph?
Really?
What up,
Carmelo
Joseph?
was nice. We just never built a team around him.
We
Phil
gave up
Jackson
half
was
the team.
We gave up half the team for 20 years for Carmelo. And how you build a team around a one-on-one player?
But then we gave half of our team for free to the Cavs for no reason. We gave Shumpert and J.R. Smith.
This is what we're saying. Show. This is what, like, am I the only one that can see if it costs too much, it's not worth it?
It sounds like the Jets. This is what I'm saying. We went through this with the Knicks.
No, don't talk about
Don't
don't talk about we went through this with the Knicks, because at least Carmelo played for more than one season and scored points. Rodgers fucking ruined us. Ruined everything.
Rodgers did ruin y'all, and not for nothing. I can admit that I was wrong. I was like, yo, you guys have Rodgers. You guys should be able to make the playoffs, and what a fucking shit show.
I think it was 2 shit shows coming together.
Yo, do you know that the Clone Wars cartoon in New York, they changed the robots from going Roger, Roger to Roger that because we can't stand Aaron Rodgers here. So we don't want 2 Rodgers. Don't remind us of this motherfucker. Roger, Roger, fuck you. How about them fucking Knicks, baby? Let's fucking go. It's been screaming, let's go Knicks all day at work.
Word, why we down here, B? Fuck that shit.
Yo, but
fucking
I mean,
Jets.
you come in here an hour and a half late. We've been talking about the Knicks this whole time. We just transitioned into the shit.
Wait a minute. What? How you telling me I'm late? What I do?
Showed up late.
Start time is 9 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
That doesn't work
9
for me,
o'clock.
brother.
Yeah, that's right. The what?
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Oh shit! So you know what that means? Fuck out of here, dude. Shit, that works for me. Shit.
Yo, fucking Hulk Hogan. It doesn't work for me, brother. Oh man, I can see him saying that.
That sounded like a 1980 Chinese fucking dub over.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta get a better one.
Nah, don't. That was awesome. That was fucking funny.
Yeah.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Funny. Nah, we appreciate Joseph. You watching us from work.
Hey,
don't get in
Joseph.
trouble.
Don't put us too loud. Word.
Fuck that.
Word. Right while he's in the office. Hey, boss. Fuck that. Oh shit. Wait a minute.
Yo, boss, fuck you too.
Word. How do I mute this? Shit.
The Knicks is in the playoffs. Fuck your boss.
Word. I fucking
Give him more
quit.
money. Give Joseph more money. Stop fucking sucking dick.
Oh, he quits. You
One
fired.
of the things we were saying. One of the things we were saying is that I've never seen so many all of Sun Knicks fans.
Like show.
No, I got an old ass jersey I could bring out. I can't find it. Damn it.
Like, have you noticed how like the watch parties down by MSG, whatever, like how many people there and how crazy they're going? I'm like, I remember like a couple of years ago, ain't nobody give a shit about the fucking Knicks. All of a sudden, now everybody gives a shit about the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's go. As long as it's our
What up,
Knicks.
Damien?
Fuck it. Join the bandwagon.
Oh, you know what though, show?
I don't want no bandwagon, bro. Fuck y'all.
Show. I tell you this though.
You didn't
I
suffer
tell-
with us.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
I tell you this though, show. I better not see none of that when the Jets win the fucking Super Bowl. I better not see none of that.
You know
It could be consequences, repercussions. Do it with the Giants. Don't do it with
I'll
the
tell
Jets.
you what. I'll tell you one thing. If I ever see the Jets win a championship in my lifetime, I know I'm gonna see a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah, the word about that.
I'm gonna see a lot of fucked up shit. I'm gonna see like 70-year-old motherfuckers fucking laying in the street with fucking whiskey bottles in their hand, smiling because the Jets won. Ah.
Word.
Finally. I wonder if Toe and I will get the benefit of the doubt of being a true Jet fans that suffered once they do win.
Shit. I'm gonna be a real Jets fan and not go to that parade. Nah, cause yo, that ass, like I meant it when I put that post up. I don't like y'all niggas. I don't like people. I don't like stupid people, especially. I don't want to talk to y'all in the comments. I don't want to know your opinion on shit. I don't want none of that. That's why I suck at social media. So when the Jets win, I'm gonna have me a Coca-Cola from the glass. I'm gonna sit down and be like, yes, like Thanos. Finally, I can rest, and we'll start again next season. I don't need to go to no fucking parade.
Damn.
Fuck that.
Fucking Toe's gonna go all fucking Yoda on us. My time is now complete.
Must rest, I must.
If the Knicks win the finals, do we enjoy it for the rest of our lives? Like, we good. We don't need them to win
Absolutely.
again. We good.
Well, the problem is our New York ass is saying, no, shit, we win, we're good for life. But the minute next season comes and we out the playoffs, what the fuck happened? We get rid of everybody.
These
So I'm
teams
gonna be
suck.
truthful. I've told everybody, said the only New York team that I root for that I've never seen have them win has been the Knicks. I root for the Rangers. They've won.
I've seen it. Mark Messier.
I mean,
Right,
the
94.
Yankees won like every
I've
other
seen
day.
all of those.
Right, the Yankees.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, when I tell people I've seen 4 Giants championships, they're like, what, 4? I mean, yeah, 86, 90, 2007, and 2011.
Yo.
I've seen 4.
Yo,
And the only reason I didn't see a 5th is because in 2000, that great team that we had went up against Baltimore and Ray Lewis.
yeah.
Bro, that defense destroyed us.
Yo, Hutch. I was explaining how I got my real name to one of my coworkers, and she goes, "When did that show come out?" I was like 1987, and she goes, "How old are you?" I was like, "Bitch, I didn't tell you I was born 200 years ago. The 80s is still like 30 something years. Like what are you talking about?" And she's like, "Oh my god, that shit feels like it's like fucking 200 years." I'm like, I'm not a Highlander. Like I'm not immortal. What the fuck? I walked this planet for hundreds of years searching for other islanders. Like,
It must have been 25.
yeah, that was hard.
25, I knew it.
Yeah, she's 20. I'm like,
You said what?
I'm like, yo, you ain't that much younger than, well, you're like 13 years younger than me, but still.
She was
Damn,
born in
you was-
2000, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You remember we're born in 85. You remember when somebody used to tell you something lower than 70s? I was
No.
born in 1967. Damn.
No,
Damn,
not
nigga.
Joe. My mom was born in 1947.
My
Oh,
mother
shit.
too.
Yeah, so for
How
someone
old
to
is
tell me
how old is your mom?
41 years older than me, so she would have been 79.
79.
Yeah.
Okay, you see?
So if somebody would
It
tell me I was
means
born in
more
the
for us.
30s,
Go ahead,
Yeah.
go ahead.
she would have told me that I was born in the 30s, and I'd be like, damn.
So yours was the 30s when somebody said the 30s. All right.
Yeah, but I mean that's legitimately 50 years old from the 30s to the 80s. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I'm this girl's age, it's 70. So when you tell me that you were born in the 30s when I was 20 years old, like, oh, okay, you're old. You're 70 something years old. Like like you look good for 70.
Right.
I'm in my 30s. You can't tell me I look good for 30. I'm not retiring.
You know what it is? And I'm gonna see it from her point of view. She was probably born in the 2000s. And you're going a whole century below. It sounds so much bigger. You was born in the 1900s. Damn. Like she's probably 2000s baby. I can tell.
You want to fuck somebody up? You tell them, yeah, I have 4 decades under my belt. And they're like, yo, 4 decades.
Damn.
Yeah.
She is born in the 2000s.
Bro, I'm about to have 5. I'm gonna be 48 in the fucking come November. 2 more years. I'm gonna have 5 decades under my belt.
Yeah, that's your fault, show. You keep flip flopping.
That's a beautiful thing, bro. It's scary, but it's beautiful to grow.
Word. It's funny how I look the oldest on this crew and I'm the youngest. I got no hair. Got too much white hair on my chin.
You've been through a lot, brother. Life.
Motherfuckers.
You survived it, though.
Could you keep taking away that McRib?
Why do they do that if it's their bestseller? We don't want to sell that.
Pieces of shit. That's why. They're pieces of shit.
I remember I told somebody, it's like, yo, I love the McRib. You know that's not real meat. Shut the fuck up.
That's what it is.
Word. Word. And you know what the funny thing is, Hodge? I don't like the McRib. I think I tried it once and I was like, I'm a big dude. I am so into my ways that somebody was like, oh, you need to go out more. I was like, oh no, I go out. I just get what I like. I don't try new shit. I don't need to try new shit. I go to McDonald's, I get a Big Mac or I get the McNuggets. Depends on what I'm feeling. I don't need to try the quarter pounder. I don't need that fucking hasta luego bullshit. If I go to Starbucks, I'm just standing in line with you. I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing. I'm good.
Man, we won't even try. You lying. I seen you with the drinks that I like from Starbucks.
Well, because people give me free shit. And I'm like, well, I got free money. So I might as well get the strawberry acai bullshit.
Ooh, that's my shit right there. The lemonade.
And I tell them, I tell them straight out, like, yo, let me get that strawberry acai moon salt. And they go, what? I said, the strawberry shit, man. And they go, you talking about the acai? I said, no, the acai moon salt. Give me that one. That one my shit tastes good. Yeah.
Yo.
And people look at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't know what the acai moon salt is because you're stupid.
Give me that pink drink.
Yeah. Shit, make my shit with love. I'll tell you one thing, the brownies are pretty good in Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
I know I got my foods. When you heat it, I said they're pretty good, Coach. But all right, then tell me what's better.
The lemon cookie.
I don't buy Starbucks.
I don't either. Like I told you, my boss gives us a fucking gift card. So back in the day, yo, Krills is a Starbucks baby. And there's times I go with him and I'm like, fuck it, man, I'm thirsty. How much is the small acai moon salt? $35? All right, I got a gift card for $30.
And then you pay the difference.
Yo, one of these days, I wish somebody be like, so how many moon salts do you want in that?
Yo, bro, I went to Florida, right? And my homegirl, she orders the fucking the venti latte with the Oba, that purple potato shit. Is the Oba shit? Oba.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, you getting some Bubba Frack shit. So I was like, let me order this for you. I was like, yo, let me get the venti latte with the Bubba Frack and the caramel. And he looked at me like, what? I said, that purple shit on this shit. He's like, the fuck? I was like, yo, bro, I don't know what the fuck you call this. It sound like Boba Frack. Work with me, my nigga.
The Obafemi.
Work with me. And she's dying. He's dying. He's like, you know, it's mad early in the morning for this. I said, I know it's early. And then you got me saying shit I ain't never said before. And you talking about it's too early for you?
My man, you got me
pronounce
saying shit that's not in the English vocabulary.
Word, you got me trying to pronounce a purple potato. Bitch, get me my Boba Fracks and the fucking caramel crunch and do it now.
And a pack of Skittles.
Yeah, I fucked this dude up so much, they wound up giving her 2. They wound up giving her 2 because they made it, and then they made the other drinks so much later that they made the other one thinking they forgot they made the first one. I was like, you got 2 now. They're gonna try it. I said, I'm good. I feel so gay being up here. I don't want to be a sub.
You didn't try the free drink?
I tried it, but that's hers. You keep that. Don't give that to me.
Both of them.
You drink both. You got 2 hands, honey. Now you got 2 drinks. I
don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
And 2, fuck Starbucks.
I hear you. Yo, dude, I got the Puerto Rican breakfast. I went to Walgreens. I got me an Arizona IC, a honey bun, and a Slim Jim.
That's mad Puerto Rican.
You feel me? You feel me? Like shit.
Oh, man, hold up. The Arizona was in the bottle or was it in the can?
It was in the can.
Always a can.
That's even better.
Yeah, because it's the dollar can. Fuck that, baby. I'm not paying more than $1 for this shit. Nah.
I can get the can for 99 cents, but the bottle $1.25.
Nah.
And the crazy shit,
the can is fine.
I tell you one thing. When I was a kid, there were times I splurged that $1.50 on the glass bottle because the glass bottle, you couldn't check. Yo, dude, the taste from a glass bottle, you can't. Nowadays, if they had that glass bottle and they told me that shit was $3, I'd be like, you know what? Because Shorty's here and I'm trying to impress her, let her know I'm sophisticated. I'll spend the $3. I won't get the Slim Jim and I'll get the honey bun. So that way it still come out to the same price.
I gotta get the honey bun.
Yeah, I gotta get the honey bun because you need that little sweetness with this Arizona ice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. And you gotta eat, you gotta need the fuel. You need the fuel. There's honey in that bun somewhere.
I used to love the Snapples in the glass bottle. Once it started putting in the plastic bottles, it's like
dude, Arizona cared so much they put the finger imprints in the glass.
I remember that.
They were like, we want you to
you can hold it. Yeah, I remember that.
Because they were like, yo, this glass serves 3 purposes. 1, you drink from it. 2, you're comfortable when you hold it. And 3, you can smack somebody over the fucking face with it. Because, yo, not for nothing. That I remember my boy, we went to the park one time. He was like, yo, we're going to take a walk. It was late at night. My mom actually let us go. And my nigga comes up to me. He was from jail, but he like, I told Leigh about him this morning. Awesome dude. Like, he's one of those dudes. He's a brother. Like, he's my brother. We went we was going to the park and he goes, yo, he takes me, we go to the store. He goes, get something to drink. I pick up this. He goes, no, don't get that. I said, all right. I pick up the Arizona. He goes, no, get the glass one. I said, all right, I pick up the glass one. We walk out. He goes, drink that shit as fast as you can. I drink it. He goes, keep the bottle. Like, what you talking about? He goes, now we got protection just in case somebody in the park want to fuck with us. I'm like, all right. He was like, yo, we got, it's like, fuck that, nigga.
That bottle hurt.
Yeah, part of it was I know your mom and I can't let nothing happen to you. But another part was just in case some nigga want to fuck around, I need you to know that you always need protection somewhere. That's why I keep these around. I don't need no condoms. No, but yeah. For y'all young niggas, I don't know how bad you have it now. You don't know how bad you have it. You done with the 90s? I'm not. Shit. With my pay, I'd have been able to buy 2 houses, show, in the 90s.
I wish.
Shit. Fuck around. Yo, and the funny thing is that fake food was realer than it is now.
Really?
Just cause you throw organic in front of it don't mean that it's good. I'm telling you, I ain't never heard no avocados when I was growing up, but now they everywhere. They got avocado Doritos, they got Chips Ahoy Doritos, avocados, they got guacamole. I don't understand how mashed up avocado is guacamole. It's a totally different food now. But you get potatoes and it's mashed potatoes. You see what I'm saying?
Mashed
That's how you know.
guacamole?
That's how you know avocados is man-made, and they target us Spanish people because us Spanish people are gullible. How many Spanish people voted for Trump? Just saying.
Too many.
See?
Put your hands up, Toe.
I didn't vote for, nigga. Yo, to be honest with you, Show, I'm the blackest person you know because the only person I ever voted for was Obama because I was expecting some change. I went to the store, I gave him $1, I said, where's my change at? They said, nigga, this ain't no Obama administration. Ain't no change here. But let's talk about your boy Jackson Dart being a believer.
He's a who?
Highly disappointed.
Yeah. He went to the Trump rally.
Now there's reports that they're like, you know, oh, if you're an athlete or a person and they actually introduce the president, even if you don't believe in his beliefs, that, you know, it's an honor to announce the president. I said I would have said no, he can go suck a dick.
Yo, didn't the female soccer team decline the invitation to the White House when he was president?
Yes.
And one of the football,
the Eagles.
The Eagles, they was like, we're not going to the. So I mean, you can decline it.
And right now, the United States is losing a shit ton of money because a lot of the people that book hotels for the FIFA shit are canceling their hotels. It is by the hundreds and slim thousands every day that they're canceling their hotels.
So what's that about? Why because of Trump or
because of Trump?
What is he doing that they're canceling?
Hosting it.
Oh, okay. All right.
The U.S. is one of the hosts of the. It's being shared between New York, the U.S., Canada, and Mexico.
Yes.
And you have people buying hotel rooms in Canada, renting hotel rooms in Canada and Mexico. Just this week alone, the U.S. lost 38,000 hotel reservations because of what is going on with this administration. Bro, you know what is 38,000 reservations?
He wants what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why I hit the button on you. Shit. 30,000.
Get out of my business. Okay.
Okay. That's what we gotta hit fucking Trump with.
Word.
Okay. How many years we got left?
With who?
Dude, this is his first year still.
His
His
wife.
second year. His second year.
Already? He sent bombs. He did fucking prices up.
Yo,
bars,
and
shit.
hold up. What's his Amaguelo Munyeka? Our mayor or our governor. What's his name?
Governor.
Yeah. Munyeka.
Kathleen Mawai or something like that.
Yeah. Isn't he doing something that we paid off our debt or something? Madanya, there you go.
Mandani.
No, he
Mandania.
is the mayor, not the governor.
All right, the mayor. But didn't he pay off
is the
our debt or
governor, though.
something? Because I'm seeing shit that he paid off our debt already or something like that.
You did?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Well, at the state, New York State.
well,
New York
they said
City?
that all he did was take a loan out, but I don't think he took a loan out. But whatever. A lot of people don't want to believe that a man can actually do what he says he's going to do.
No, listen, I'm waiting for him to run for president and just be like,
Who do you think you are? I am.
That's right. Well, that's the second time you're gonna vote?
no. I said it already. There's only one real person I would ever vote for outside of Obama. And then one I would vote for just to fuck around. And Bernie Sanders is my
Bernie
pick.
Sanders.
Bernie Sanders is my guy. I'll come out of retirement to vote for him for president. And The Rock, just to fuck around.
The Rock, he said.
The Rock. Or and Jesse the Body Ventura, but I don't think Jesse the Body Ventura is gonna run for president.
No.
He's talking too rough. I like how he talks, but he doesn't sound like a president. He's rough.
The problem is where Trump is full of shit and he's just talking out of his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse the Body Ventura is talking from experience.
The total opposite.
When he was talking about the trade towers coming out, he's like, I'm a demolitions expert as a Navy SEAL. I know how a building's supposed to fall.
Yes.
That shit was imploded.
Yeah.
It's like that shit fell at the rate of gravity. There's no way that a building can fall at the rate of gravity if it's supposed to stop every fucking floor because the shit collapsed on itself.
Correct.
What up, Big Fool?
So what was he saying? 9/11 was planned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a whole
inside job.
Yo, dude, it's funny because they did a show about it. And then there was a guy there that explained something, and then that motherfucker showed up missing. And I know how you asked, how does he show up missing? Well, he showed up someplace and they took him and he's missing now.
Yes, sir. He is gone in the wind.
You gotta give me that show. I gotta watch that.
It was I think they took it up, but it was like some shit about conspiracy theories. He was the host of it.
I don't remember who that was.
Yeah. Shit, there's a lot of conspiracy theories now about the guy who killed Kennedy was the driver.
Yeah, fired over the shoulder.
Yeah.
I saw the video.
Which I don't know. I think the reaction between his wife being right next to the gun would have been different.
She would have heard it like, damn.
Yeah,
well,
I mean, you ever had a gun shot next to you? That shit's deafening, bro.
Yeah, but a sniper,
you hearing and feeling that shit.
A 50 cal though would be super loud as well, right?
No, yeah, it would be, but it wouldn't be in your ear. Like imagine somebody popping a firecracker in your ear, and then you watching a firecracker in the middle of the street. It's a different. You know, it's a different thing because you
loud,
feel that
but it's
impact
out.
also.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I hope NYC win the NBA Finals.
Let's go. Thank you, Grand Theft.
That's Big Food.
Stop changing your name, bro. You driving me crazy.
You know what Big Food told me to tell you every time you say stop changing the name? He told me to tell you.
Cause I'm getting tired. You keep telling what the fuck I'm doing every time I'm doing something.
Yo, that's my favorite fucking thing. That fucking you need to fuck out my business. And that and the.
So what you saying?
That's what you saying.
I love the who, but you haven't used that in a while.
I don't know where it's at.
Crazy.
That shit is
crazy.
What did you do, Ray?
What did you do, Ray?
Who? Word.
Ray, what did you do, Raymond?
That one and the.
Yes.
Show, were you a Cavs fan?
Yes. Hey.
What up, normal guy?
Normal guy, what's up, my brother?
Yeah, but I know Jackson Dart
What's
doing
up,
stupid
normal?
shit like.
Yeah.
I know he's doing stupid shit like that. You think that's because he's young?
To tell you the truth, that also falls on his agent. His agent should have been like, "Yo, don't do this." Why? It's going to create a lot of backlash. Now, there's a lot of fans who are like, "Yo, I'm deading the Giants or whatever." I'm not deading the Giants, but I'm not going to be cheering for him like I would have cheered for him like last year.
Yeah, right. When he scored that touchdown and he do that little dance, you're gonna be dancing right with him. Me too. Bloop, bloop.
Nah.
No,
I've seen Hutch and Lay when I'm like, yo, I'm watching Rocky. Fuck Sylvester Stallone. What? And even Mark Wahlberg was like, yo, Mark Wahlberg is like, fuck Mark Wahlberg. What happened to him? And he proved he's a racist. It's like, okay, I get it. They know you win. I like you. If you're stupid, I don't like you. No matter what.
No matter what, I don't give a fuck what you mean.
I've seen it.
I've been rooting for the Giants since '84. I don't need a root for Jackson Dart to root for my Giants.
Yeah.
So if Donald Trump was a quarterback for the Jets and he took us to the finals,
no, it doesn't count.
My fucking logic.
It doesn't count.
My man is sticking to his guns.
Word. He said, I wouldn't celebrate.
If Donald Trump ever became the quarterback or the owner of the Jets, the Jacksonville Jaguars would be my favorite team. That would be the one time where I would get a pass for temporarily not having them as my favorite team.
All right.
Tell me not, Hutch. If Donald Trump bought the Jets and I was like, yo, fuck that, I'm Jacksonville Jaguars. And then he sold it and I was like, all right, I'm back to the Jets now. You wouldn't be on some, you can't do that?
You could.
No, he can't. Thank God.
No, I'm saying like I
No,
wouldn't be
Poe
able to,
could do that.
jump off
Yeah.
the team because he's there and then jump back on when he's not.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Shit. Look at what happened with TKO. There's
Right,
plenty
but
of people stop watching wrestling because of TKO, Triple H.
I mean, they're not making it any easier, bro.
Word. Yo, big food, $45 for gas. That's good.
That's good.
I filled up my tank for $80, bro.
My wife told me she needed $93.
Shit. No, yeah. And yo, this is at Costco. Costco is supposed to have cheaper
Why?
gas.
Damn.
Yeah, yo, dude, but I figured something out. Costco used to have cheaper gas, right? So the 83 right now is $4.35, where normal everywhere else is like $4.50, $4.60. The 93 octane is $5.09, but in the Mobile One it's $5.09. So they raised the price of the 93 to the same price everybody else got it. The only reason why I still go to Costco even though the same price is because they have the top tier gas, which is a better formulation of the chemicals they put in there to clean your engine and shit.
This nigga's a scientist.
You learn
No,
something
dude.
every day.
I do, yo, dude. I do my research with certain shit because if you ever notice how sometimes you get gas from one place and it lasts you a week, you get gas from another place that shit lasts you a fucking 2 weeks, and it's like what happened here is because they're using water.
Absolutely, my drivers go through that all day long.
Yeah,
Yep.
the gas is better in certain places because they use better additives, and when you use cheap gas, it builds up carbon on your engine, and your engine don't last as long.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so the additives, so the difference in the gas, besides the octane, so the octane, the higher the octane, the slower it burns. The reason why you want it to burn slower in a high performance engine is because the engine is hotter. So if the gas explodes before it gets into the piston, you're wasting gas and you can potentially blow your engine. So you want that gas to be able to withstand the heat before it goes into the piston and then it can combust properly. Now the additives that they have in the gas is to protect from the carbon buildup, because when the gas explodes in the head and it goes through the exhaust, carbon develops. So when you don't have those additives that clean out the carbon stays on the valve. If the valves get full of carbon and they don't fully close, now you have what's either an exhaust leak or an intake leak, and you're not getting a full amount of air. You're not getting full amount of the fuel. And you have to compensate. That's why there's these sensors. So if the intake valve is not fully closing, there's too much air in there, they have to throw too much gas. And then when you have that much mix of a rich ratio, you could fucking throw off your timing and all that other shit. And then God forbid that shit explodes when it's not supposed to, and your piston hits your valve, you bent your valve, you gotta change your fucking head. If you fuck up your piston, your whole engine's gone.
Engine.
Yeah, so that's why a lot of people like you do those normal oil changes because you don't want the oil to sludge up, because that's what oil does. Oil is viscosity, is thickness. It loses its thickness, but it also sludges up if you don't change it. So when that happens, the oil doesn't go to lubricate, cool, or to it is and clean. So the oil serves three purposes. It lubricates the pistons and all the moving parts. It cools it down because the engine is very hot, and it cleans it. So any like metal shavings
every day.
Yeah, so it's metal on metal contact, but you have like the piston rings and everything. It creates shavings. So the oil will go through the piston and all those areas to clean out whatever metal shavings and whatever debris that might be there, and bring it back down to the pan and get caught up by the oil filter.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's why you want to change your oil regularly, and you want to make sure that you're using good gas, because if you get carbon buildup on some of these cars, which direct injection and port injection are two different things, so the carbon buildup is a little different, but it's important what you use on your shit.
And this is why I got rid of my fucking engine. Fuck that.
No, but like this is why I went to school, because it wasn't, I was into cars. I love racing cars, all that other bullshit. I don't give a fuck. I want to know how they work, because my pops was always stranded in the fucking sidewalk every morning. I said, that's never gonna happen again. So that's why I got into it. But yeah, that's pretty much why you would do these.
That's great fucking intel. Like I would have, but like, because you have to change the oil. I would have never went.
Yeah. That's why they do it. But also now the thing is this: some manufacturers say you don't have to change oil until every 10,000 miles. But they do that because they cut down the cost of maintenance, right? So, like, let's say Mercedes for a fact. I have Mercedes. Now, everything that gets factored into the price of the car is also the maintenance, right? So when you buy a car, people go, yo, the car is $40,000, but yearly maintenance is about another $2,000. So this car, if you keep it for 10 years, is going to cost you $60,000. That's the true worth of the car because of the maintenance cost, right? That's besides anything else breaking. So if they turn around and go, yo, instead of for you spending $2,000 a year, we can extend this oil service to 10,000 miles. So it's basically one oil service a year. So now you're paying us $900 a year instead of for the $2,000. And now this car went from being $20,000 extra to being $9,000 extra.
Wow, that is a huge drop.
It is, and that's how they get away with having the true cost of the car being lower. And some people say that when you go the 10,000 miles, sludge still brings up because even though the oil is synthetic, oil doesn't last that long. So they say you're supposed to change the oil every 5,000 to 7,500 miles, depending on, what you like to do. Because some people saying that 5,000 might be too soon, but 10,000 miles is too long of a service. But this is where the dealer gets you because they want to bring down the price of the car.
Wow.
Dude, I did.
Yeah, dude, you broke that shit down. Wow.
Yeah, this is why I tell people, like, I get hyper focused about shit. I learned this shit in school, and I learned this shit when I was working in Toyota. And you hear a lot of the inside shit about it, and you come up with your own determinations of what the information you get. But like the facts of the matter is, the way the body works and the way a car works is undeniable.
I can see that now.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, mechanic's kind of like a doctor. There's only but so many things that can happen with this car. The same way there's only but so many things that happen with your body.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So that now you're just diagnosing the symptoms of the car and shit like that.
Wow. Now, I know this is a sports show or whatever, but every model or every maker do something different.
They have different standards, yeah. So, like, all right, so I'll go into this. You know how Honda has VTEC?
Yeah.
VTEC is just a valve timing, variable valve timing, which is like Toyota has VVTi, which is variable valve timing with intelligence. A lot of these cars now have solenoids on their camshafts that retard or advance timing. That's all that does. So when you press the gas, this shit goes, oh, he wants more fuel. So since he wants more fuel, we're going to suck up more air and we're going to give him more performance. When he's off the gas and he's babying the car, we're going to take this shit down to the minimum to get the car running so we can save gas. That's all that's for. It's just valve timing. Yeah. So advancing timing is just adding more like air and fuel so the spark can go faster. Retarding timing is taking away the fuel in the air and the spark slower. So you save gas that way. It's just like different things. So like the German manufacturers, they manufacture their car with different tolerances and they use different grades of oil. So like in American cars, I could go to Pep Boys, pick up any 5W30 oil that they got, put it in my car. My Mercedes, I have to go and get the European 295.72 grade oil that they have because that's the specification of oil lubricant that they have for my car because of the way that they make it and the tolerances and the materials that they use. So like the Japanese make their cars different, the Americans make their cars different, and the Germans make their cars different. With the Japanese, they make smaller engines with turbos faster because back in the day, they used to tax you on the size of your engine. So if you went to Japan with a fucking Hemi V8, that car would cost you a lot more money than a fucking 2.3 turbo that's making 3 times more horsepower than that V8.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. So, it's like it's all the same. Like the engines work similar ways. Like Mazda has a rotary engine, so that's completely different style of how the engine does combustion. But they all work the same way. They just have their own different tolerances, and their own different maintenance to keep the cars going.
What is it? Grand Theft. You guys got BJs? I mean, I would love it, but from what
Yeah,
shit,
do
it's
we
been a
get
while.
BJ's?
yeah, I know what you mean. I
Yeah.
think there's only like one in the area where we live, the uptown.
There's
area.
one in Mount Vernon.
Yeah, it's up there though.
Yeah.
He say he gives BJ's for gas. He says it right there. But I get gas for BJ's. You see?
From BJ. So
Oh,
when he
I
gets
thought he
when he
exchanged
gets
it.
his blowjobs, he gets his blowjobs while he's getting gas.
Oh, I thought he's getting it for gas. My bad.
No, but
Imagine that. Come here, fill up the gas tank, and get a blowjob.
Word. Shit.
The
We going to
line will be
BJ.
out the fucking.
Word. I mean, with the amount of money you spending on gas, you might as well hook a nigga up.
Oh, come on.
You know what I mean?
Full
Shit.
tank.
Word. Yeah, man.
That's wild. But yeah, dude, that is I know that this is why you were a mechanic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you break the shit down like that. That's
Because
crazy.
the one thing about me is I like to know how things work. Like I know plenty of people that could sit there and be like, "Oh, I like this Audi A7. It got 375 horsepower and a downpipe and this, that, and the third." And I'm sitting there going, I don't know what you just said, but I know that what
I'm gonna
the way
take it as
that-
disrespect.
yeah, but I know that the way that car sounds, it has an exhaust system in it. Because you can't make that sound from the engine because the exhaust is what's making the engine lower. Like it sounds lower. You know what I'm saying? Like so like I know why things are put together and what they're doing and what the purpose of everything is for. I don't know what the fuck like I know what the gun sounds like when it kills people. I don't know the name of the shit.
I know the sound when the shit goes click click blap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And that's my thing. Like I'm helping somebody trying to diagnose some shit over the phone. And I'm like, yo, listen, what they're telling you
Wrong.
it's a possibility. But they're jumping to that way too fast.
See, that's when you gotta come out. You gotta come to Soul Brother number 1.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing though. Like imagine you take your car to someone and you're like, yo, I'm hearing this sound. And they go, oh, you need a whole brand new engine. And I'm like, well, did they test anything? No, based off the sound, you need an engine. All right, so do you have compression? Do you have any like codes? Do you have any of this? Like what's going like there's a diagnostic that you have to go through. You can't just tell me I need a new engine. Because if a connector's loose and you put a new engine in and that connector's still loose, guess what? That shit ain't running. You did all that work for a connector. And I've
Look
seen
at
it.
you.
Yo,
Don't
dude,
you feel dumb?
my Jeep Grand Cherokee. For some reason, there was a time where the window would go down, but not back up. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? And I'm thinking it's the fucking regulator, it's the motor. I'm like, damn, I don't got $600 to change this window regulator. So I would open up the panel and I would put my impact gun battery, and I would use that battery to power the window back up. And then I'm looking research, and one guy goes, "Yo, these cars are notorious for having a wire get cut from the door jamb." And I went to the boot where the door jamb was, and that wire was cut. I soldered that shit back together for free, and I fixed the fucking window.
Look at you being all good.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like that, yo, dude, that would have cost me like $700 to change the fucking window regulator. Dude, I asked Mercedes, I said, yo, how much is it for a V service? Which is basically, they change my brake fluid, they change my oil, and they check some other shit. $900 to $1,200.
told you. Everything's over 1,000.
Yo, actually, I changed my oil in 10 minutes in front of your house? And I only spent $85 on the fucking oil and the fucking filter.
I'm gonna say,
Yeah, I was like, yo, cancel my appointment now.
Right now.
Right now. I didn't even make one, but cancel the one I wanted to make.
where you going? Don't worry. Be happy.
Cancel the
Word.
appointment I thought about
Cancel
making.
my future appointments. I will be back here when I need an inspection. Other than that, kiss my black ass.
I mean, listen, the way you broke that down, maybe you do need to go to the Jets front office and break shit down to them.
Bro, the thing is,
Close?
what?
You tempted?
I'm very tempted. You ever heard Einstein talk about how well you know things? And I will end it with this one, with this quote. Einstein says, if you can't explain something to a kindergartner and make it make sense to them, then you don't know enough about the area you're talking about.
Okay.
So I had to learn exactly what's going on with my shit so I can explain it to people, because I learned quickly so this one woman came and her break, like this was in school. She bring it to our class and her brakes were making noise. And whoever changed her brakes put 2 sets of shims on it.
Oh shit.
And so it was making noise. So I told her, I said, yo, they put an extra set of shims on it. We took that off. You don't have the nose no more. She goes, but if I need it, why did you take it off? And I was like, you don't need it. She goes, but why'd they put it on? I was like, I didn't work on the car before you bring it to us. These are questions you ask the person you bring it to the first time. Like, I fixed your car. Don't ask me questions why they broke it. Right. And then I learned, I was like, I have to explain to them, like they're idiots, what happened, or just basically like, yo, your shit's fixed.
Sure.
You get
I'm not
two
telling
options.
you how.
Yeah, you get 2 options. Your shit's fixed, or this is what was wrong with it.
Or I'm gonna charge you double.
And see the people. That's why we don't drink and drive.
That's right. And my next thing, don't do crack.
And don't be a Jackson Dart.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Yeah, he really fucking disappointed me with that.
Damn, I ain't even see what he did.
And not for nothing. This is why it's hard for me to say keeps politics out of sports. You know what I'm saying? But truly, you got to be more aware of your surroundings.
Yeah. And you got to stand for something too, man. You know, because
look, I get it. You're a Republican. They ask you to introduce the president or whatever. You know, you don't always have to say yes. Like I remember, was it it's Boomer Science and saying, "Oh, it's an honor." As a young kid like Jackson Dart, who grew up in the South or whatever, he's not gonna say no to introducing the president. And I'm like, he should have. I said his agent should have told him no. Your fan base is New York City, and the majority of these motherfuckers hate Trump. You might not want to do this.
Yeah. Word. At least when Hogan did it, I could say Hogan was on some and drink my all-American beer. He was advertising.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Mm-mm.
Yo, dude.
I love that shit. That doesn't work for me, brother.
No, but also, dude, WrestleMania 4 and 5 were in the Trump Tower, Trump Plaza. You know what I'm saying? Like Trump goes back with the WWE for what, fucking 30, 40 years. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta hate him for everything.
I'm just.
Oh shit! What the fuck is this?
I'm big on if you're a sports figure, whatever. Sometimes it's good to be like, you know what, guys, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially him. He's cool. Like he got swag. He knows that's not swag.
Well, but the one thing that we're saying is this is what happens where, you're a liar, because a lot of people are saying, oh, the way he plays or whatever, he's invited to the cookout, the family cookout. Now in Black and Hispanic communities, if you're invited to the cookout, you in.
Yeah. You somebody.
Right. And now what they're saying is he's like a lot of people who use the Black culture to look cool, but you're not really about that.
Yeah. I mean, I could have told you that shit from the beginning, but
I mean, come on, dude. Yeah. And it's funny because Boomer Science is calling out Abdul Carter, because Abdul Carter, shout out to Chick, like, yo, man, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
And Boomer Science is like, oh, it's, no matter your public affiliation, is an honor to, introduce the president. I'm like, no. But nigga, I can be Derek Jeter, and they tell me, oh, you want to introduce? I'm like, no.
You know what? You know what's funny? If this was Bush, it wouldn't have been as big as an issue as Trump.
Damn. And Bush sucks.
Yeah, we was in a fucking 25-year war with Bush.
Damn. And this nigga worse.
Yo, we was in the Middle East for years.
Yeah. I don't know how he said the war is over and we still ain't finished fighting them.
Obama pulled them out.
Obama didn't pull them out.
Oh.
I mean, not all of them. Like he did like a soft removal.
Because he left some for
for protection.
Yeah, like we got to keep these areas still safe.
Protected.
Yeah.
Then Trump came in, and right before his first term, right before he left his first term, he initiated us completely pulling out. And it's funny because when he initiated it, it crossed over to the Biden presidency, and it didn't go smooth. So a lot of people and a lot of people in the U.S. were blaming Biden for the way that happened, not realizing that this was the way Trump put out the remove.
And then they congratulate Trump for the lowering of the taxes when that was Biden's administration that did that shit.
Bro, this is how stupid people are. And I know this is a sports show, but over here, we cover everything.
Yeah.
He killed a bill that Joe Biden put through to lower insulin because he wanted to renegotiate it to make it cheaper, and ended up putting in place the same bill Joe Biden put in and claimed it as his.
You fool.
The guy is a grifter. He is a con artist. That's what he is. Let's cut the fucking crap. And yes, Joseph, we spent 25 years in the Middle East to change the Taliban only to leave them in power.
Yep.
But look, I know how we got on this topic, but at the end of the day, just this week alone, like I said, 38,000 hotel reservations were canceled. You know how much, even if there are some cancellation fees or whatever, and they don't get all that money back, you know how much money that is out of the United States pocket?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, damn is right.
But also you got to think about this. The cancellation on the hotels. How are they going to get to the hotels? Planes.
They cancel flights.
They cancel flights. They cancel fucking car rentals. And Spirit went out of business.
Yep.
And I think it was Delta that said, we're no longer giving you the soda and the pretzels during the flights. We're gonna save the 50 cents. We're gonna save the 50 cents on that.
Yeah, you gotta pay for them now.
Yeah. And now you gotta I think American Airlines was like, oh, we're gonna do the free Wi-Fi for all the members and shit, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna go back to you gotta pay for everything.
All thanks to
and carry
all thanks to what the city is doing in Iran.
Yeah, we're running out of gas.
We sure are.
I mean, look, the amount of money that is being taken out of circulation right now, hotel rentals, 38,000 cancellations. That's probably, I would say, what, half of that or maybe more is also car cancellations. Flights either being canceled or they're cashing them in to go to other places. Like right now, hotels in Mexico and Canada are being booked at an alarming rate, and all those people, and all the people that are booking those are the 38,000 people who cancel their fucking hotel reservations. So, they're willing to travel via plane to Canada and to Mexico, but we're no longer going to the United States because of what's going on there. You're killing FIFA, the money that would have gone to pay for some of these players, you're killing, trade.
Yeah. And the cities.
So now people are no longer needed to convert their euros or their pesos or whatever they have into UN currency.
Yeah.
So that also is going down.
And the cities that are hosting these places are losing money also.
Yep.
Big time. But like I said, the biggest thing is now, imagine you are a FIFA fan and you have waited all these years for FIFA to do this, and you save money for 5-6 years or however long, and now you're calling and be like, y'all want to cancel my hotel reservations?
That's like canceling WrestleMania.
Bro, again, in this week alone, 38,000 hotel cancellations. Not 3,800. No, 38,000.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, in the stadiums, when they're playing in the United States, they're going to be half empty.
Yeah.
Because it's known that a lot of people from the United States do not care for football. And yes, it is football because you kick the ball around with your feet.
Word. And speaking of kicking the ball around with your feet, the Yankees beat the Royals 7-0.
7? I thought it was 15-1.
Yeah, no, yesterday it was 11-1. That was yesterday's game. So.
Stop living in the past, bro.
Nah, let's play 15. I want that score every day.
I mean,
Against
you gotta
the
tell
Royals,
Judge to do stuff.
Against the Royals, absolutely.
You gotta tell Judge to do stuff.
I mean, but isn't Garrett Wilson coming back? Not Garrett Wilson, Garrett Cole.
He already pitched.
He already pitched?
He pitched
Yeah.
today.
He pitched today. So
This is second time.
how long did he pitch? 6 innings? 7?
They should be doing 5, 6 rehab. If he even made it to that.
It's all right. So he played 2 games, 12.2 innings. So yeah, he played 6 innings. He played 6 innings both games.
He already pitched twice, so
Yeah.
both times about 6 innings. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should start ramping them up full game now.
Bro, I was reading something that there are some records in baseball that will never be broken.
Joe DiMaggio? My bad, go ahead.
No, they said that the number one record that would never be broken would be wins by a pitcher.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
Who owns that?
Don't you have to play at least 8 innings for you to get the win?
6 or 7.
Who has that record?
It was the wins record and also the strikeout record held by Nolan Ryan. And the reason is because nowadays the average start for a pitcher is 6 innings. Bro, Nolan Ryan used to go pitch a complete game, rest for 3 days, and come back and pitch another game, another complete game.
Do it again. That's 18 innings.
So, Cy Young holds the Major League Baseball record for most career wins with 511. Walter
Perfect.
Johnson is in second with 417.
Yeah, 417. You hear that? And Randy Johnson won a lot of his games.
And he's not even on the top 5.
Bro, he's 100. He's 100 wins below him, and he's number 2.
Yeah. And number 3 is 373.
Now look up the strikeout record with Nolan Ryan. He has over 5,000. Nobody will ever get that.
Yep, Nolan Ryan holds the record of most career strikeouts in MLB history with 5,714. He remains the only pitcher in Major League Baseball to reach over 5,000 strikeouts milestone, spanning an incredible 27-year career.
Damn!
The second person is Randy Johnson with 4,875 strikeouts.
Not even close.
And then the third person is Roger Clemens with 4,672. And then it goes 4,136 with Steve Carlton and Brett Belvin, 3,701. What? Yeah, there's no way that these
Yeah,
records are gonna break.
I tell you, one record that's never gonna be broken. Ricky Henderson's stolen base record.
Ooh, the 60 was it 60?
No, all time.
Oh, he did like 100, right?
No, dude, he has like 700 stolen bases. or
Oh
something.
no. Well, all right. Ricky Henderson holds the major league MLB all time record with an astonishing 1,406 stolen bases. He also holds the modern era single season record with 130 steals.
That's the one I was talking
in
I
about.
just want to
1982.
know. I don't on the all-time stolen base. Who's number 2?
The previous record holder,
Lou Brock.
Lou Brock, 938.
Almost
He
500 left.
Ricky Henderson surpassing by like 1,200. Who's number 3 on that list?
Jimmy Rollins.
I don't know yet, but get this shit. In 1982, he made the single season record 130. In 1991, he broke the record.
Yeah.
How do you steal 100? That means you stole the base every game. There's only 162 games, brother. You ain't playing all of them.
Back in them days, they did.
But again, baseball players, the majority of them play at least 150 games of the 162.
Damn.
Okay, so Ricky Henderson's first with 1,400. Lou Brock is 938. Billy Hamilton, 912. Number 4, Ty Cobb, 897.
Hey.
And then Tim Raines, 808.
But I watched. There's 2 players on that list that I saw play: Tim Raines and Ricky Henderson. And I'm gonna
Both
tell you right
Yankees.
now, I never saw somebody steal a base like Ricky Henderson.
Nope.
Yo, I'll tell you, there's only one person I ever seen steal a base like Ricky Henderson. That was Willie Mays Hayes.
Yeah.
He bats like Willie Mays and he runs like Hayes.
Bro, you have to see some of Ricky Henderson's tape of how he used to steal the bases, bro.
You know what's funny? I was just about to look that shit up on YouTube.
Bro, and he's not one of these skinny guys that's fast. He was put together.
With swag.
Yeah, he had major swag. Bro, if you saw Ricky Henderson was cock these.
Man, batting stance was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, not for nothing. He kind of looked like if him and Bo Jackson hung out together.
Yeah, my man, look, wow, gone.
Before he even threw the pitch, he was halfway there.
Yep. Ricky Henderson taking that base.
Now, mind you, I know he started his career with Oakland. I saw him play with the Yankees. He was with the Yankees for some time. Look how he stealed his base. Look where he's at. Bop, gone.
You don't look at me, you're in trouble.
And it wasn't like he was taking big leads. The dude was out.
Yo, he just takes the base.
Yeah, I stole
That's
it.
when he was breaking the records.
I'm stealing this shit. I better put another base in it.
Yo, imagine having to put 1,400 actual bases in your house.
I don't think he took all of them. He just took the one he broke the record with.
No, I'm just saying. Imagine that. Shit.
Damn. I
Dude,
stole
yo,
all
bro,
of them.
I've never seen somebody steal bases like him. Never. The dude was amazing.
Never seen nobody hit the hundreds. I just stolen bases. Damn.
Right. Like, bro, not for nothing. I remember watching the first time Jose Canseco became the first 40-40 player.
Damn, that nigga was
That's
on
40 home runs, 40 stolen bases. And for somebody who hits 40 home runs and still 40 bases, that's a lot. And it fails in comparison to how many bases Ricky Henderson stole in the season.
Yeah, 130 something.
32.
Shit.
So just think about that. Like, we celebrated Canseco for being the first 40-40. This man
drugs.
stole 130 bases. Now, and here's the thing: there's a lot of people who get thrown out. I'm pretty sure if you look it up, his percentage for stealing bases is also some ridiculous number. Like he rarely got thrown out.
I mean, with that record, shit.
I remember the only time I saw him being thrown out was, I believe, the A's playing the Rangers, and Ivan Rodriguez was the catcher. Now, if people remember old school baseball, Ivan Rodriguez had a fucking gun.
Wait, he was a Texas Ranger or Marlin or something?
He was a Ranger.
Yeah, he was a Ranger.
Okay, because I remember Ivan Rodriguez.
Ivan Rodriguez was the catcher on the Rangers, yeah. The only man I ever saw throw out Ricky Henderson because the man had a gun.
Shit.
But again, the man stole 130 bases, and I'm pretty sure his attempts were like 100 and, I mean, well, how many did he steal that one year?
130.
I guarantee you his attempts might be like 132.
All right, so his career stolen base success rate was 80% successful.
Dude, that's wild.
So he had 1,406 stolen bases while only being caught 335 times. He was caught 335 times. That's more than like the top 6 fucking stolen bases.
Right. Think about that, bro.
So he assumed stole 1,741 times.
And was only caught 20% of the time.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
But again, this is stats that you'll see. You'll talk people in baseball now, and they're like, they don't know none of this stuff.
Because they're done with the 90s.
They're done with not knowing sports history. And I think that's what I'm convinced. Like, nobody knows the struggles of the 1990s Knicks. These young bucks out here celebrating these wins. They don't know nothing about that.
You can tell they don't know nothing about when they're screaming in the street talking about fuck LeBron. It's like, LeBron ain't even playing.
I mean, fuck LeBron anyway.
No, I hear you, but still.
You know, they don't know what it is to have your heart crushed by Jordan.
Yeah.
Bro, 1990, I believe it was 1992, the Knicks were up 3-1 and then against the Bulls and they lost. That was 91 and 92. That was the year of the Starks dunk. I remember everybody said, oh, he dunked it on Jordan. And I'm like, yo, he didn't dunk it on Jordan. He dunked it on Horace, and Jordan's in the background. Let's get this right. And everybody's like, oh, you love Jordan. I'm like, no, fuck Jordan. I hate that motherfucker. But let's get this shit right.
Yeah.
It wasn't, he didn't dunk on Jordan. Jordan was there, but he dunked on Grant. Dude, I remember, I was never a big John Starks fan, but I remember after that dunk, that Garden, oh my God. I've never heard that shit that loud. And this is on TV. I'm watching it on TV at home or whatever. And all you hear, you felt everything, bro. Bro, that's when the heart for the game was in the game. I don't see the heart in the fans nowadays.
No. Only when we're winning.
Like, you go to Yankee Stadium and 75% of the people are not even watching the game.
Oh no.
They're either talking to each other on their phones or whatever, not even watching the game. You're killing me, man.
Yeah.
I see it at football games. When I've gone to football games, they're on their phone.
The one time me and Krills went to a preseason game, it was the Jets versus the Eagles, and it was me and Krills sitting next to each other, and this kid with his father. The father was a Jets fan, the kid was an Eagles fan, and me and this kid were screaming at each other during the game. The game ended in a tie, but it was Zach Wilson threw a fucking bomb, and we tied the game. Right. And I'm screaming at him. And more people were interested in me and him, our banter, than the game. They were more interested in me and him talking shit to each other than the actual game.
Yeah, dude. Now you got people nowadays don't know. I know we reference the movie a lot on this channel, but you know, nobody here has heart nowadays.
No, yeah, miles and miles of heart.
They don't.
Shit, but I tell you one thing though, Hoach. Joe about to go miles and miles to sleep.
Yeah, I was there a minute ago.
Nah, I hear you both, and not for nothing. I'm at the point. I'm at the point where my body's saying, "Oh, you don't have to go to sleep. We'll fall asleep for you." When you start driving, that's when you can go to sleep. You can't go to sleep any other time.
I mean, I go to sleep. I fall asleep like this. I'm not out because I'm tired. Show really doesn't work, so I don't know why he tired.
Well, you know, he got to think.
So that's the smoke I be seeing coming out.
Yeah.
God,
That shit hurts.
I thought he was trying to barbecue or something.
Word. As a Cavaliers fan, you know, you gotta.
Hey,
Nah, but we'll say show's the Knicks fan. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Come back tomorrow. We gotta talk about wrestling, Clash of Italy's happening, and you know we talk shit all the fucking time anyway. Real shit, real people.
Come on, talk your shit.
Word. Peace, everybody.
But now one of these channels is gonna tell you don't do it. Come on with it.
Word. Peace, everybody.
peace out. Good night.